We got the official trailer for WandaVision last night, and it was super duper good. Definitely go check out my breakdown for that and all my other videos on that trailer and just WandaVision in general. But one of the big questions coming out of that trailer is what is going on with Darcy Lewis, because she was in the trailer in like a blink and you miss it shot there, so like you have to like pause it and like zoom in on it to actually see that she's there. But we know she's in the series, and we know she's going to be playing an important role. But what is that role? Because we're not completely sure what that is yet. But now, according to Murphy's Multiverse, we now know what her role is, or at least somewhat, because they're bringing us that information. So I'll leave this article linked down in the description below. Definitely go read it for yourself. But it's really interesting how they say that Darcy's going to be involved here, because we know that this series is going to be taking place majority in Wanda's sitcom reality world, and it's going to be taking place in her mind, kind of, and it's just going to be like the perfect reality where Vision is alive, he still has the Mind Stone and everything. But we're also going to be seeing simultaneously what goes on outside of that world in the real world, and this is actually what brings Darcy into play here. So because life goes on in the real world while Wanda and Vision are in their little happy bubble life. So this is actually going hand in hand with a previous report from Murphy's Multiverse saying that someone will be collecting the parts of Vision and reassembling him. And Vision will basically find himself kind of Humpty Dumpty'd back together again, much like the Vision Quest arc in the comics. But he also will not have his memories intact, so he won't remember anything about him dying at the hands of Wanda or Thanos, or all of the thing that went on with the romance with Wanda and all that stuff. So he doesn't have any of his memories there. So I'll be interested to see who actually is the one that reassembles him, because if Wanda is stuck in her own mind reality, it's obviously not her. So who is it? And based off this article, it doesn't sound like it's Darcy. So maybe it's Sword. That could be possible. Or maybe it could possibly even be maybe Jimmy Woo, because we know he's going to be in this. Randall Park is going to be reprising his role of Jimmy Woo from Ant-Man and the Wasp. So that's possible, but it's most likely Sword. But basically, according to Murphy's Multiverse, it falls on the shoulders of Kat Dennings' Darcy to fill in the blanks for Vision since he lost all his memories. And they don't know exactly how Darcy and Vision will end up crossing paths, but they've heard from their sources that Darcy ends up being a key figure in getting Vision back on his feet. And one scene described to them has Darcy informing a very confused Vision of the tragic circumstances of his death. So this is going to be really interesting, because we knew these characters like Darcy and Jimmy Woo and Monica Rambeau were going to be in this series, but I didn't think they'd have this big of a role. But it sounds like Darcy's actually going to have a fairly big role, and I think it's actually going to be really funny seeing her hanging out with Vision all the time. And then that's also really cool, because I've mentioned it in my past couple of videos. Vision is my favorite Avenger, so I really want to see a lot of Vision in this. And it sounds like we will be getting a lot of Vision, because apparently we'll be getting Vision in the real world as well as in the Wanda's sitcom reality world at the same time. So that's really, really cool that we're getting a whole bunch of Vision in here. But it's going to be really funny just seeing these two teaming up and working together. I just feel like it'll be a really funny relationship that I'm really looking forward to seeing. And it's also just cool to be seeing that Darcy is back after Thor: The Dark World. I'm interested to see what she's been up to for the past however many years it's been. So I'm just really excited for this. I'm excited for WandaVision in general, and I'm excited for this relationship between Darcy and Vision. So let me know down in the comments below, guys, what do you think about this relationship of Darcy trying to refill Vision's memories and, get him up to date on everything that's going on here. So definitely let me know all your thoughts on this. So thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video and hit that subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the Marvel life.